Hi, this is Satvik Binelli, and I'm going to present the stock pitch report on GlaxoSmithKline as a part of my final assignment of Equity Research Initiative. The values generated are on my own. I have no bearing or responsibility if they are wrong or misinterpret GSK. Yeah, let's start with the overview. The company which I'm working on is GlaxoSmithKline Industry Pharmaceutical Exchange, which I considered is NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, and the ticker is GSK. Basically, GlaxoSmithKline is a British multinational pharmaceutical, vaccines and consumer healthcare company. Coming to its products and revenue, pharmaceuticals contribute 68%, whereas consumer healthcare contributes around 19% and vaccines around 13%. The revenue generated from pharmaceuticals is around 18 billion pounds. From vaccines is around 33.3 and from consumer healthcare is around 5.1. Coming to market in different regions, North America contributes to 43%, followed by Europe 23% and EMAP 22% and Japan 12%. Here are some key statistics. The current price is $51.03. Year low was 41.98. Year high was 53.59. The shares outstanding are 2.42 billion and the beta is 0.6. This says that GSK shares are pretty much stable when compared to other shares. EPS is around $1.49 and PE ratio is 2.29. PS is 0.159 and market cap is $126.59 billion. Coming to valuation, the net present value is around 100 billions. Current market rate is $51.03. Intrinsic value is around $100, and I would recommend, on seeing intrinsic value and the current market price, I would recommend to buy. Coming to the fundamental analysis, the price regulation implemented by governments of several countries is a major drawback for pharma industries. But the improvement in R&D of the company helps in increasing its market to a little extent. Expiry of patent rights results in a great damage of brand name of the company. Pharmacy industry is also affected during the ratio analysis. GSK has been maintaining the industry average ratios in operating performance, but the return on equity is too high when it compares to its peers. GSK activity level ratios are pretty good and suggest a common mutual fund or hedge fund to invest on it. Liquidity position of GSK is not so good and EBITDA is subjected to risk. Leverage ratios of GSK indicate that it is trying to stretch itself financially, which is an indicator of growth. Enterprise value of GSK is high, which says that its merge and acquisition risk is too high and it's very safe to invest. Coming to the valuation analysis, the intrinsic value of the firm is found by using FCFF and FCFE model. The average expected growth is very low and sometimes negative also. As a company belongs to pharma sector, the growth rate depends on the current market trend, patents possessed and patents expired. Sometimes issue like drug expiry may result in complete lose its stand in a particular market. For example, recently in China, a drug expiry has led to a complete loss of market in China. And at the rate of current market price, I would recommend to buy the shares. GSK has reached its peak of $53.9 in June and its low $41 in March in this current year. Considering it in its value and fluctuations, I would recommend to buy the stock. Thank you.